What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Brent Watches Babylon 5 for the very first time. You know, what do you guys think of our new intro music? Jeff came up with some new intro music for the season, and every time it gets going, I expect the old intro music. Are you guys liking it? Let me know. Comment down below. Let us know how you guys are liking it. Also, something you can do for us is you can subscribe. I believe it's right about up there. Hit that subscribe button. I know only about half of you guys actually are subscribed, but every week we're getting closer. We're getting closer. We're about to hit that 1,000 mark, which is huge for YouTube content creators. So please. And if you're watching this in the future and you look over and you say, hey, they've already hit 1,000, that's just because I'm speaking to you from the past. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. Actually, it still matters. You still go ahead and subscribe. Help us out. Okay. You listen. I'm not even going to be mad at you if you go into every single Gmail account that you have, because every one of those actually has a YouTube account associated with it, and go subscribe from all of those as well. I'm not going to tell Jeff. It'll be our little secret. All right. Today's episode is, what's it called? The Long Dark. The Long Dark. I have no idea what this episode's about. I didn't even make a guess. I think all I said was something like, when you get to the end, the title will make sense. I think that's all I said. Jeff had a much more formed. Oh no, he didn't. He did the thing I do sometimes where I take a Star Trek reference and make it. Anyway, that's what we got going on today. Long Dark. No idea what this one's about. I mean, it can only get good, right? It's got to be a good episode because last couple. So comment down below. Let's talk about this episode as it happens. All right, let's get into it.
This is the Copernicus. We come in peace.
Another ship. Okay. Uh-oh.
Through the walls! It's coming through the... I need some ozones.
What is an ozone? Are those drugs?
No ozones.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no! Get out of my head! Where are you? There you are!
Hey! Is that Dwight Schultz?
Our Father who is in heaven.
I think that I was actually just thinking Dwight Schultz would make a great crazy man here.
Something on Earth as it is in
I think that's him.
space. Oh.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Oh, is it gonna hit Babylon 5? Okay. So Dwight Schultz. I think that's him. I'm not entirely sure. But I literally was just in my head going, man, it's too bad they didn't get Dwight Schultz to play this part because he would nail it. I thought that was pretty funny. So there's a ship coming on a frequency that Ivanova doesn't even recognize. It's apparently one of their own ships. I don't know. Long lost ship from Earth's past, maybe. And crazy man, something's on board the ship. Oh, is he taken over by aliens or something? Let's find out. So far, this is off to a good start. There's a lot of hope on this one. Let's go.
An army of darkness.
There it is.
The devil. Something like that. You. A sound tree cannot bear even fruit unless it's got bad roots.
Oh, please, don't I have troubles enough?
I have walked in the valley of
Good. Keep on walking.
Hurry, Ambassador, he's gaining.
Uh-oh, he just got his attention.
Now, unless you have a Class C missionary license, it's time for a little R&R.
You got to have a license to be a missionary. Wow.
Those look like letters.
It should say USS.
Earth?
USS,
your
not
history.
EAS.
Ships like this were used in early deep-range exploration, back before we got jump gate technology from the
Put my crown on. You know, we've seen this all the time. They find an ancient ship that's back before they developed whatever technology they had, and now they find it, and They're gonna walk in here, and what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a bunch of pods with a bunch of dead people on it, but one person's still gonna be alive.
Well, let's see if anybody's home.
I swear, if the person who's alive turns out to be
This one's dead.
okay, the person who it's gonna be one of two things. The person alive is either gonna be like an ancient criminal who's probably gonna be your best friend when you first meet him. It's the con, or it's gonna be a beautiful woman that Sheridan, maybe Garibaldi, but most likely Sheridan is going to fall in love with, but she's going to be carrying some kind of disease or something like that. Like that's how these episodes go. Here, let's go.
I've got life signs in this one right here.
See? Told you. That's how these work. You know how I know? Because every sci-fi show does one of these episodes. And this one's the beautiful woman. Okay. Sometimes,
The signal's weakening.
usually the beautiful woman is not the
Opening the
villain.
ship must have triggered something.
We're gonna have to get her back to med lab or we'll lose her. Open it up.
Oh, they just released something. A non-corporeal being. Maybe it's a little dot of light flying around that's going to infest people.
Damn lurkers. We had to space all of them.
No. Good Lord.
Stop them incoming.
Were you in the war?
No, I missed it.
He didn't. I've had that same dream.
Yep. You shot your mouth off, dude. You need to apologize. That's not cool, man. Not cool.
That's better.
It's the Russian way to fix things. American parts, Russian parts, all made in Taiwan. Somebody's watching me.
It's all right. I'm a doctor. Do you understand?
Does she speak English? Yep.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'll take care of you.
I ran a general diagnostic of all the systems that still appear to be operating.
It's a little weird. Is this Franklin? Is he going to turn into Dr. Bashir again?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better thanks to you, Doctor.
Franklin, Stephen.
Mhm.
If you don't mind answering a few
James
questions.
Bond.
How long were we in stasis?
Well, I don't have the exact number, but over 100 years.
I'd like to see Will now.
I'm afraid he died during the voyage.
We just said goodnight to each other.
And then you woke up and he's gone.
I can't cry.
That's actually really sad.
Stasis drive.
That is.
God.
Long-term stasis
What have I done?
dries the tear ducts. Did they? Sorry, pause. Did they? Did they put that in there because the guest actress couldn't force a cry, so they wrote a line to cover it? I really wonder if that's what happened.
There are indications that there are other life forms, but I never imagined anything like that.
Why is she
I miss
walking
so
arm in arm
much.
with this dude? She just found out her husband's dead. Why is he not in uniform?
Before that, we've been
Is this a
pretty much
date?
limited to our own solar system.
What is going on?
What else have I missed?
It's the revolutions, outbreaks of hysteria, the parade of scandals, promises, constitutions, and the occasional war.
And we still haven't outgrown violence?
No.
Right? Well, maybe we at least get a good Star Trek
This
message
must
out of
be
this
our
one.
visitor from the past. Take my advice and go back to the time you
She's a
came.
telepath.
The future isn't
She's-
what it used to be.
Look at that. Look, she's a telepath. I'm telling you. We just haven't had a good telepath episode in a while.
Welcome back.
What is he doing with her? Guys, this is not okay.
Passed out.
He is a doctor. That is his pet. What is she doing in
My quarters.
his
You were closer
quarters?
than
I
that.
thought it might have been hers.
I guess you came to my
What is he
rescue again.
doing?
Hardly.
This is
We're having a dream.
entirely inappropriate.
Alone. You're not alone.
Dude. I mean, what else did you expect, really? Oh my God. She just found out her husband's dead. She just had a moment, I'm all alone, and now she's kissing somebody else? What is wrong with her?
I don't think that this is appropriate at this particular time.
Gee, you think?
Why don't you just try and rest?
Not in my quarters. Babylon 5 has gach. I like it low and it's fresh and wriggling.
No thanks.
And now we've turned into a horror episode.
Body.
What is wrong with season 2, folks?
What happened to them?
Miss Mariah Sears may not be what she appears.
She had nothing to do with this death.
How can you be sure?
Because she was with me last night, the whole night.
Oh, moving kind of fast, aren't you, Doc?
I don't sleep with my patients. She's
Yeah,
in
he
pain
does.
and I'm helping her. That's all.
I want a watch put on her 24 hours a day, and I don't mean you.
If you do nothing about her presence here, we will.
Don't threaten him.
I don't like threats.
Yeah, there you go.
And as long as I am the law on B5, I intend to see everyone is protected, human and alien
There you
alike.
go. I do like Sheridan a lot. I really do.
This meeting's adjourned.
You know, I really thought something good was going to be there.
Come on, let's finish it. Come on.
Nobody does a bad guy like Dwight Schultz. Or a crazy man like Dwight Schultz.
Maybe it's just as well Will never woke up.
Ryan.
She's your patient. Stop it.
Killed your husband.
I've put everybody here in great danger.
Kill it! Kill it! Shoot! Shoot!
Oh look, it's an invisible monster.
Get up!
This is a horror episode.
It's gotta be stopped.
You finished your tour duty.
Open fire!
Don't cross the streams. Whatever you do, don't cross the streams. Oh my god. Did you see the way the invisible thing died? It's like,
We got it, Abraham.
fell to his knees. Oh my god.
No more bad dreams.
Something's going on.
So was that actually a shadow? Was that being a shadow,
Can you
like an
hear me?
individual shadow thing?
Scaring the hell out of me.
All right, so that episode, season 2's not getting better, y'all. I hate to say it, it's really not. Like, what was that episode? Was this episode a horror show? Was it a typical sci-fi show? I mean, even Schultz, like he plays a great crazy man. I liked him, but I've seen him do better. He wasn't as funny crazy as Dwight Schultz usually is. You know what I mean? He wasn't seriously crazy, but he wasn't like super funny crazy either. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird spot. I thought there was a lot of good potential Star Trek messages that they never capitalized on. You could have talked about mental health. You could have talked about grief. You could talk about medical ethics. Oh my gosh, can we please have that conversation? You can hold up a mirror by having the past meet the future. Like that was a possibility. You know, I get it. They're not necessarily going for that with these episodes. It just, that's how I have to analyze it for the show. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll be interested to see how Jeff feels about this episode. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm being too critical of this episode. I want you guys to remember something as you're commenting down below. Maybe you need to go edit a few comments you've already made. One thing I've noticed in doing these sort of first watch versus rewatch type shows, those episodes that I know are fantastic episodes because I've seen the whole series and I hold them in really high regard. When I show those to a first-time watcher, the first-time watcher is usually like, and maybe that's where I am right now. I'm like, and I'll come back and see this episode later and be like, actually, that was a really good episode. I hope that I do that because Man, these last couple episodes have been rough. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me this week on Brent Watches A Long Dark. I need these episodes to get better. I need them to get better, but I'm going to have to go talk with Jeff about this episode. And we're going to have to do a thing on it. So join us on Monday and see how it goes. Maybe Jeff can convince me that this was actually a good episode. I don't know. We'll find out. But join us, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff I've been asking you guys to do. You guys rock. Please remember, no spoilers down in the comments. And until next time, guys, take care.